is good. Beer is good. It's soft. Beer is good. Beer is good. Beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
All right, here we are. We're Liquid Measures, and we're doing something a little bit different.
Episode 1.5?
Episode whatever the fuck we want to call it right now.
2.5.
2.5.
Season 2.
We don't know.
0.5.
Yes.
I'm saying this is. I'm saying this is a special episode because normally we do beer, and as you can see, this is not beer.
This is Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
And if you can't tell,
As
that
you
it's
can
not beer.
see.
Since we've got our special guest still with us, Waylon Whiskey,
Thank you.
it's only fitting that we do whiskey. And we have Eagle Rare, single barrel Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 10 years old. And as you can see, I've drank most of the bottles, so I've pretty much had this for a while. It's good, but we're gonna give it what we.
So what you're saying is you like 10-year-olds?
Yeah,
Yes.
I love 10-year-olds. I prefer 18-year-olds, but I mean, you know.
Really?
He takes what he can get.
Take what you can get.
I
Pour,
take what we can get.
pour.
Just pour it.
Those for pouring this over one single cube of ice, open up the whiskey a little bit.
Any more than one, and you wasted it.
Exactly.
Watering it down.
Now, I was
Well-
like, this is a bit of my East Tennessee redneckiness. Is there something wrong with keeping your whiskey in the freezer?
No.
I mean, some people said like whiskey's supposed to be room temperature.
How do you like it? It's how you like to
I
drink
like
your whiskey.
anything liquid other than coffee. I want it cold.
I like
I-
to drink whiskey, and this comes from me drinking a lot of scotch.
hmm
I like to drink it at room temperature with a little bit of water. Bourbon, I like a little cube of ice in it because it just kind of takes, it opens up the flavors a little bit more.
Okay,
on
so
the
that's
bourbon.
because
So,
like my favorite is whiskey in the freezer, just pouring it in a glass and then
there
just
you
sipping
go.
on it.
There you go.
Unless I'm really, wanting to fire for effect, and then I'll shoot.
So then we go.
Oh, I can smell it.
It's
I can smell it from
gonna
here.
smell
And
that-
I don't smell
You
anything.
don't smell anything.
Yeah.
It smells like a really clean, smooth bourbon. I mean,
Yeah, definitely. I can almost smell how much it's filtered.
I mean it's set in an oak barrel for
Definitely
10
single
years.
barrel.
So there in Kentucky, it's a single barrel. It's not blended with other barrels. All of this came out of one barrel. So the nose, it's quite boozy. It's because it's whiskey.
Yes.
Get a little bit of vanilla.
This is very boozy.
It's boozy. It gets a little vanilla, a little toffee in there. That's really about it on the nose because of all of that. But let's see. I'm just going to get me a little taste and go on that.
Oh, yeah, I just enjoy the smell, and that's one of the beautiful things. Like, there's a man rule when you're talking about whiskey. You don't wipe the jar, you don't wipe the glass, you don't wipe the bottle. If you do, I swear to you, Johnny Cash, freaking Popcorn Sutton, John Wayne will pop back up, turn into one big redneck whip ass son of a bitch, and put their foot right in your tail.
Yes.
Saying all that, let's take a sip.
It's just a wonderful, wonderful whiskey. It's vanilla. I mean, vanilla right on the back end. Get a little bit of sweet toffiness right on the front, and then it's just, all that vanilla oakiness is just right on
Oh
the back
yeah,
and smooth.
very smooth.
Oh,
Wow,
God,
that's
smooth.
nice.
It's a very nice whiskey.
Want you to notice one other thing. There's one way to actually drink whiskey. Okay, wait, let me take that back. There's many ways to drink it. There's one way not to. No chaser. It is not okay.
Nice.
Not okay. You don't chase a good
Chaser.
whiskey. That's an insult.
If you were to put this as a whiskey, you don't. If you oh God,
You don't
gonna-
chase whiskey.
if you're going to put it in Coke and make a whiskey and Coke, don't go buy this stuff.
No.
This
no.
is a sipping whiskey.
Well, even if you shoot it,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like you just rinse it around and pop it back. I mean,
Exactly.
It hits you like that. But you don't chase and you don't mix.
No.
I mean, Jack Daniels is one of my favorites. You can mix it with Coke all day long. That's fine.
Right.
That's fine. That's what it's made for.
Yeah.
It's like if you actually just like sitting there and sip on Jack Daniels, it'll make you kind of go every once in a while. This is
It's smooth. Very smooth.
That's wonderful. This is one of my favorite whiskeys ever. As far as it goes,
And-
for a bourbon, it's right up there with the scotches, in my opinion. It's got every bit of the complexity of a scotch, only it's a bourbon, and you can't go wrong. It's fairly cheap too. I think this was $26.
That's not bad at all.
Yep.
Very
It's nice.
smooth.
I'm really enjoying it.
$26 out of Green Meadow is where
Two
I
or
picked
three
this
sips, you already like the back of your neck already starts to get warm.
My
exactly.
throat's a little warm,
Yep.
so I'm
Yeah.
happy with it.
Yeah, I'm feeling great on this, and it's just wonderful. Like I said, $26. Green
It's
Meadows.
almost killed the ice cube. So
Yep, Green Meadows Wine and Spirits out in Alcoa. Go pick some of this up. It is well
It
worth
is
your money.
delicious.
If you're a
It's
whiskey
nice.
person, if you're a bourbon person,
If you're a
go
person,
buy. Yeah, go get you some of this. It's
Yeah.
freaking
Martians,
wonderful. Shall we
go with
share?
Grey Goose.
Shall we share another round? Before
I think
go?
we should.
I think we should.
I'm gonna say no.
It's nice. I'm really enjoying it.
I've already fallen down to the hill
Yes.
once. I've already made fun of the English people behind us.
It's not really a heel.
I'm gonna. Well,
Close enough.
It's a lump.
I've fallen off my lump.
We'll let that sit for just a second to open up, and guys.
What does
like
that
I'm
mean?
saying, it opens up the flavors, and if you take it straight out of the bottle, go ahead, get you a little snort right out of the bottle, and you'll see that you don't get that oakiness and that vanilla out of it. It's more harsh. It's just got that alcohol.
I have been enlightened. It does. You're right. It
Yep.
changes it. Like I just
Just that little bit of water, just putting that water in it. If you look
and
at
letting
it,
it sit for a second.
kind of see how that's just kind of
Yeah.
almost looks like a syrup going into the liquid. All that's doing is just letting it open up, letting those aromas and those flavors come out of the whiskey that are normally masked by the alcohol. That's all it's for.
I did not know that. Thank you.
We take our alcohol seriously.
Yes,
We do a lot of research. We really think about this, and we decide what we try every different way too, just to make sure, because you never know, somebody's just completely full of shit and they just do it just because they do it.
Right.
But that's why we try. We'll try things straight out of the bottle. We'll try things in a glass. We'll try different pours, just to get the full effect of it. And that's
And this is the best way to drink whiskey that I found. One cube of ice,
Besides,
opens it up, chills it a little bit. You're good to go.
that's nice.
As far as bourbons go,
that's
it's right up there at the top for me.
Absolutely.
It's right
It
at a
is
9.
nice. It's very good. I'm really enjoying it.
I'm giving it straight up a 9 because I have had better. Highland Park 18-year-old, it just don't get no better. That's the 10 of whiskeys, period.
okay. I did not know that.
It's $100 a bottle too, though. But
I did not drink that.
That's one of the reasons why.
Yeah. All right.
yeah, that's what I measure all my whiskeys against is Highland Park 18, and it is just it's good. But
And
for
whiskeys
Kentucky-
whiskeys are like that too. You
Yes.
get what you pay for.
Yeah, that's true.
You get
True.
what you pay for. If
for
if
a
you spend
26 this is-
$4 and want some Old Crow, you get Old Crow.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
This is what I'm saying. For $26 as compared to $100.
Yeah.
This gets a 9.
Yes.
I'm going to spend the $26. You know what I'm
Absolutely. And I would actually take that one back. You don't always get, because sometimes there's some $30, $40 bottles that are not that good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
that's true.
You know, I'm a personal. I don't like Knob Creek at all.
Knob Creek
and
is
it's
harsh.
It's one of
Yeah.
the more expensive.
saying? Yeah,
ones.
that's one of the $60 bottles. right
Yes.
there, So
I'm a big fan of Jack Daniel. Now I can't drink Jim Beam, but I can't tell that story here. But
right.
Jack Daniels is one of my favorite. I like Jameson's. It's a very cheap one, but it's a nice smooth
It's a little
one.
Irish whiskey there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of that, now we had
Patties.
a great patties. If you've never had patties, we were at Irish Times. We were speaking with John,
John
the
Ferry.
owner, and he turned us on to patties, Irish whiskey, and it makes Jameson's.
Yeah.
It throws Jameson's under the
Jameson's
bus.
is the Jim Beam of Irish whiskeys once you've had patties.
Once you've
Okay.
had patties,
honestly.
he told us that the only place that it could be at was at the
Don't remember the name of the liquor
I
store.
don't remember the name of the liquor store.
Campbell Station
It's
Road.
on Campbell Station Road. The liquor store on Campbell Station Road is where you
Okay,
get patties
yeah.
at.
All right, really?
You can get
Yeah.
it.
That's right. Okay, that's
Yeah.
a good thing to know.
There we go.
And it was fabulous. He gave us a great shot of it, and it was wonderful.
Oh, we're getting the wrap up sign from our director over here, so we're obviously
We're losing light.
losing light. Losing light.
We're about to start glowing.
I've got it. I've got a 9.
I'm at there too. I'm
Hey, I'll
great
go
on
with-
that.
yeah, definitely.
because it's
Nine.
great, and especially for the price, you can't beat that.
Special thanks to Whalen Whiskey for coming out
Well,
and,
thank you.
and sitting with us.
Yeah.
WhiskeyChronicles.com, is it?
WhiskeyChronicles.com. We've also got BlackLiverSociety.com, where it's me and about 26 other comics.
Awesome.
And then you can find us on Facebook, Whale and Whiskey, or Black Liver Society.
Yep.
There you go.
Look them up. Go to their shows. They're
Funny guys.
They do a lot of stuff here in Knoxville, but they're moving out all over the state of Tennessee now. So look them up if they're in your area. Go pay them a visit.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
always support your local guys because that's where the
That's
real
where
action's
it's at.
right there.
Exactly. I'm Don.
I'm Jason.
I'm Waylon.
And if you don't like it,
It's not our fault.
I like beer 'cause it